Hello, everyone. Hi. This is an impromptu sprint. I don't know if anyone's going to be here, but I'm going to be here sprinting. Essentially, I have a paper to finish. It's literally only 3 pages, and I'm just struggling to get through it. So it's time for some sprinting. Yeah, I literally decided to do this maybe 40 minutes ago. So, oh, it's fine. But yeah, let me know what you're working on tonight. If you're working on anything, if you're just hanging out, what you're doing. Let me know what you're doing. Oh, we have some friends. Hi, Stieg. And hi, Danny. I know, I'm just a stream whore, apparently, because I was on stream for 3 hours this evening. So, or this morning. So, oh my God. I have an outline to finish at 3:30 a.m. and I'm ready to get shit done. Perfect. Perfect. I look very great. Good luck with the outline. I know that you've been working on it. You're doing your deep outline. Hello, Miranda. How are you? I know you DM'd me on Instagram, so you're part of the reason why I'm doing this, because I literally was like, if no one DMs me or like gives a response, I'm just not gonna do it because, like, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, this is me. Danny is going to work on character profiles for my dystopia trilogy. I can't read, apparently. Dystopia duology. Very cool. Very nice. That sounds like fun. I love working on characters. I'm hopefully going to do that after I finish my paper. Either that or reading, because I'm obsessed with the book I'm reading. Ooh, what book are you reading? I know before you were reading Name of the Wind. Wise Man's Fear. That's what it is. Wise Man's Fear. So let me know what book you're reading now that you're obsessed with. I cannot wait to read. I don't have my physical books over on my shelf, but A Sky Beyond the Storm by Sabaa Tahir. Oh, I'm so excited to read this. I post on Instagram about it because I'm obsessed with this book series. Yeah, my Scrivener Steak says, yeah, my Scrivener file is getting so messy, so I decided to make a new one and starting on a blank one. Ooh. Anything to prolong the process? Honestly, though, kind of a high-key mood. That's what I'm doing. That's what I did today. I was like, I'm gonna fuck around on Instagram for a while, and then I decided I'm gonna do a sprint, and then I decided to take the 20-ish minutes after my after my computer restarted to make a thumbnail. So I've been procrastinating this paper because, okay, so the paper is, no one asked, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So I'm in this weird, I don't even know why I'm in this. So I'm an English major with concentration in creative writing and literature. And there is an English ed program at my university. And so I started taking this class that is like learning about like grammar and the history. It's like called the history of the English language. Turns out it's actually a pedagogical course. And my final project is to make a lesson plan. And I've done the lesson plan. I've literally been working on it for almost 5 hours now. And now, now I just have the final like rationale, like talking about why I picked the thing I did. And I just want it to be done. It's only like 750 words, but still it's so much. Stieg also wants to know how you're finding Wise Man's Fear. Danny says, right now I'm reading The House in the Cerulean Sea. Ooh, Jen recommended it. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm going to have to check that one out. I have to write that down on my to-read or put it on my Goodreads. Because, yeah. My brain doesn't work, y'all. It's fucking mush. If there's just dead air, please don't comment tonight. My brain doesn't work. Clearly. Miranda, well, I'm honored. Doing okay today. Working on a reread and making myself an edit letter. List of things to go back and fix in my develop element. That's really cool. I really like the idea of giving yourself an edit letter. I think that's really interesting. What's the genre of your project? I don't think I know about because you said it was your one from July, right? So not your nano project. So, oh my God, my back hurts. It's fine. Oh, I finished it right at the end of October. That's The Wise Man's Fear. I was not a fan at all, which sucks because I love the first one. Yeah, we were talking about that one, I think, in a previous stream. That just sucks. Steve says, OMG, same. The very sex sequence was just, what? Excuse me? Who lets straight men keep writing these books? Honestly, the only straight man I trust to write a book, a fantasy book, is probably Brandon Sanderson, maybe Jay Kristoff, and always Neil Gaiman. I trust Neil Gaiman. But also at the same time, we don't know if any of them are actually straight. Because like, I just found out the other day that like Hank Green, who is like one of my idols, or was one of my idols growing up, identifies as when it comes to sexuality. So that's cool. Right. Even, oh my God, my brain could work. If I could read, that'd be great. Right. Every time. Right. Every time I pick up a fantasy by a straight man, I'm like maybe this time will be different. And it never is. Nice. That's true. It's true. They need to be stopped. They do. Straight men in general just need to be stopped. This one is the YA thriller type thing. Probably more of a mystery at this point, but hopefully with the development, it'll get a little more thrilling. That's a really cool. I really like that. I'm a big mystery fan, so you know, you ever need a beta reader. Neil Gaiman is not straight. Well, also hi, Caitlin. Well, that's great to know. I love Neil Gaiman. I'm glad to know he's not straight. See, Neil Gaiman is my favorite author, and I still don't really trust him. He's had some questionable female characters. You're right. However, I did just you're right. You're absolutely right. He has had some questionable female characters. However, his representation in Good Omens is like great, and yeah. Which I only am thinking about that because I saw a TikTok today about it. So Steve says, I think Rick Riordan has pretty good ref. Yeah. Yeah, he does. And he really tries and listens to the communities that he's including in his books. When it comes to I think it's like the sensitivity reader stuff. I've read a lot of good stuff about that and how he talks to marginalized communities to make sure he gets their stuff right. So that's really nice. I like that. He's still a straight white man though. Steve, I'm not completely sold on Sanderson. He's like a middle-aged George R. R. Martin to me. Yeah, I think Sanderson is better because he doesn't have the brutal rape of women that I've read. At least I haven't read a Sanderson book that had that, but unlike George, I've read multiple books of, and just I'm tired of the murder and rape and brutalization of women. I mean, hard to make that joke while typing. That's hilarious. Oh, Steve, I guess we just have to be the change we want to see in the world. You're right. You're absolutely right. And on that wondrous note, hold on. On that wondrous note, we're going to start an actual sprint so we can actually get things done so I don't chat for 30 minutes and continue to avoid my paper. Danny says, oh man, Good Omens is amazing. My partner and I buddy read the book in summer 2019 when we first went long distance, and it was a lovely experience. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so cute. I love Good Omens, and they did such a good job with the show. Like, I love it. I love it. Anyway, well, let's jump into a sprint. I think we're going to do a quick yeah, Sanderson is less dry than George R. R. Martin. Yeah. Also, Sanderson is Mormon. I did know this. So you probably won't have any super traumatic stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. He won't have any super traumatic stuff, but I don't think it's going to have the representation that I think fantasy needs right now. So I like his stories, and I think there's a lot to learn about storytelling from Sanderson. But when it comes to diversity, representation, all of that kind of thing, he's not the guy I'd go to. But yeah, I'm thinking about I haven't read Good Omens, but also my TBR somewhere. It's good. Also watch the Amazon series. It's so fun. Excited for the Terry Pratchett show that's in the works too, though. It looks very fun. Ooh, there's a Terry Pratchett book in the book. Yeah, he's been dead for like 15 years. Show in the works. I didn't know that. Here's me, still not starting a sprint. It's fine. Miranda, I've never read his work, but I liked his lecture series. Yeah, I haven't read. I've read some of his books and haven't watched the lecture series yet. But I've watched some of his live stream signing books when he signs books. And he talks about, he answers craft questions during that. I really liked that one. I've learned a lot from that. Sanderson's YouTube class was a great watch though. Enjoyed that. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I think there's a lot to learn from Sanderson on the like writing fantasy aspect, um, and stuff. Just not so much on diversity and representation, personally. Um, Danny redirecting the chat. All right, everyone stop commenting so we can sprint and Katie can do her work. I don't want to do my work though. All right, last comment, and then I swear to God we'll start a sprint. Which I say every fucking time. I'm starting a writing craft vlog about Caitlin. I'm starting a writing craft vlog about watching his lecture series for the first time. That's really cool. I actually did know this because I watched your November. What month is it? What's time? Oh God. I watched your your update video about December, your review of November. That's what that's called. So yeah. Yeah. So how long do we want to sprint for? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe a warm-up sprint of like 15 minutes, just so I can dip my toes back into writing this rationale for why I had my class, even though I'm not going to be a teacher. My class, like I had them do a poem or whatever, like, I don't know, read a poem and then write a poem based off that poem. It's boring and dry. You don't want to hear about it, I'll be honest. The trailer for the series. There we go. Yes, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he can actually post things. And he can, because you have a wrench, Stieg. I gave you a wrench the other day. Checks a lot of boxes for things that pique my interest. Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch. Nope, not allowed to watch it. Actually, well, I wonder how long it is. Then if it's not long, I'll watch it. 15 sounds great. Awesome. Perfect. All I needed to do. Ooh. I always sit weird whenever I do streams. I think it's because I'm trying to like, I don't know. I'm just still stalling because I'm a piece of shit. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna start a sprint. Everyone have good luck. Get those words or pages or thoughts. You got this. I believe in you, and we will see you guys in 15 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna actually remember to mute. Okay, that is the end of our first Sprinterino. How did y'all do? I genuinely don't think I did very well, but you know, it's fine. I've been also copy and pasting some words. Okay, I got 199. Not bad. Because I was felt really fast. Which is just, not 15 minutes. That was a 15 minutes part. It would be hilarious if I just did 15 minutes of talking. I didn't talk for 15 minutes. So yeah, it was a time. I'm copy and pasting from some of my old responses because I think they're still relevant. And I'm not worried about self-plagiarism because 1, I don't think that actually exists. And 2, my entire course was based off of my professor's book that she wrote. She's a terrible professor, but you know, she's allowed to do it, so am I. But that's a whole other thing. Steve said that was so quick. It really was. I did end up watching the Terry Pratchett trailer, and it looks super good. I'm super excited. Oh, Jessica, hi. How are you? What you doing? Besides hanging out on my stream. What are you working on? What are you doing? Are you reading? If you're reading, what are you reading? I want to know all the things. I always want to know all the things. Sorry if I'm talking quietly. My throat hurts from stress. It's fine. I ended up somber. Is that right? Danny, that is your name. I know it. I've said it multiple times. I don't know why I'm struggling. Actually, I do know why I'm struggling. I'm tired. I ended up reading because I was too lazy to take out my notebook and work on character profiles, even though the notebook is literally 2 feet from me. Oh, that is such a mood. Steve supports this, and so do I. Live your lazy life. Saying hi. My brain sister from another mister. That's hilarious. I love that. Miranda, 6 pages. I guess that's how I quantify it. This book is about 250 pages, and Marty 60 pages. You're about 60 pages in already? Nice. That's awesome. That's like really fast. Are you like fast reading it? Fast reading? Reading it in like 1 or 2 sittings so that you can fully dive into an edit. Sorry, I gotta sit like a goblin. Jessica, I read Beach Read and Undercover Bromance today. Undercover Bromance? That sounds like something I would love. Is it gay? Let me know. Now I need to work on tomorrow's video. Oh, that's fun. I love that. Love video working. I managed to get my video done yesterday because it goes up tomorrow, which is unusual. And also why I don't stream on Wednesdays, because usually I'm in Premiere Pro just like editing away, and my computer almost couldn't handle all of the work tabs I have open and StreamYard. So I don't know what I would do if I tried to open Premiere. Oh, sorry. The comments distract me on the side. I've had people call me somber. Some just say honey, which is kind of cute. And also, it doesn't bug me if you end up saying my username. That's good. I mean, I assume it's okay, like, because if it wasn't, you would change your username. I really like the username Somber Honey. I think it's so, like, fun and just, like, rolls off the tongue. When I'm tired, though, I just am reading the name. Even though I think of, like, when I think of you as Danny, because that's your name. But I'm glad that it doesn't you, that when I say your name. I'm glad, because I'd feel bad. I would make an extra concerted effort if it did. Promise. I promise. Ooh, Undercover Bromance. What is that? LOL. Sequel to the Bromance Book Club. Both romance book, no gays, but plenty of smexy times. I love that. I love that. The Bromance Book Club sounds hilarious. I don't know if I like reading sex in books. Depends on the sex. Depends on it. Depends on the sex. Yeah, I mean, that's what I asked. So those are the real questions here. And the reason I asked specifically on that one is because Undercover Bromance sounds like the name of a gay erotica film movie. It really does, but that's so funny. I'm glad a lot of other things besides that. Miranda, yeah, I'm trying to read as quickly as possible so things are fresh on my mind, but I'm slowed down by taking notes on edits. Fair. Yeah. I agree with this method. I did this for my first novel, and I'm going to do it again probably next week, because most of my finals are situated at the beginning of the week, and I have no classes besides just like taking the finals. And most of my finals are projects anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to be starting working on editing on. Oh my Jesus, that was 5 minutes. I really don't want to jump back into doing this, but yeah. So that's a really good method. I like that. Taking notes does take a while. That's why I usually don't take notes unless it's like on my iPad. I'll like annotate, which is also how I beta read. Ooh, Katie, are you aware that House in Cerulean Sea is gay? It is. Oh, it handles the gay extremely well. The author's queer, so it makes sense. That's so fun. I'm definitely adding it to my list. I don't know why I didn't write it down before. I meant to put it on my Goodreads, but then I didn't because I'm, again, a piece of shit. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't. I should be kind to myself, but I'm not. Somber Honey sounds like a Lana Del Rey album, and I'm here for it. It really does, y'all. Also, let me know sprint times. I'm thinking maybe a 20 or a 25. I'm thinking working up to a 30 or a 45 because I like those. And Jessica is here, so she'll back me up because I know she also likes those long sprints. Jessica, I do have Red, White, and Royal Blue. I can't wait to read that one. I really want to read that one. And Boyfriend Material on my lips for next week. And they're both gay romances. I did know they were both gay romances. I really want to read Red, White, and Royal Blue. I have it. I have the library book, which I'm about to admit something really bad. I still have my library books from February. I haven't returned them because I'm scared to go outside. And they turned off late fees. And I know you're going to crucify me, and honestly, I deserve it. I deserve it. I should not have had these books for this long. But Red, White, and Royal Blue is one of them, so I need to read it and then actually give it back to the library. I will give it back. I'm not. If I could speak, that'd be great. I'm not terrible. My old username was Uncanny Janny. That's cute. I like that. Which was cute, but after many years, I need to change. Honestly, same. I've had 3 usernames in my life. The first one is Lovely Penguins, which I've explained the details on that one in a previous stream. My next one was Scarlet Siren, which was a nickname that I don't want to go into. And it was for my hockey blog on Tumblr, and now I have Writer of Scribbles, which is my like permanent one. For now at least, but obviously I'm Katie Ann on here. Steek says 20. Danny says a longer sprint is night. 20 is good with me. Nice, good. Although Jessica says 20 is not a longer sprint, and I'm inclined to agree with her. Y'all need to get on our level 30-minute sprint. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. We'll probably do 20, 25, 30. And then maybe jump to 45, but I might lose y'all. Although Julie does them, so. Maria says, well, I have a doc in GoodNotes on my iPad, take notes, and then I have a Google Outline where I'm taking up a list of edits and a retroactive outline. Y'all use too big of words for me at night. Because I definitely strayed from the original. Honestly, true. Honestly, yeah. I think that happens in every draft. And then reining it back in is the hard part. Miranda Love, red, white, and royal blue. Very voicey. Ooh, I'm in love with that. Stieg is just a simple-minded fella. I don't have the stamina for more. Oh, I was gonna say something really bad, but I'm not going to. Hi, Renata. How are you? Good to see you. I'm already set done. Again, could make a comment, but not going to. Technically, 20 is longer than 15. I mean, you're right. I'm not going to look at you and tell you that you're wrong. You're not wrong. Please tell me someone gets that reference. Fine. Steve, you get me. I cannot do long sprints. Well, for writing, but tonight I'm reading, so it's fine. Good. Okay. Now, before any more comments in, we're going to do a 20 because I will continue to speak because I don't want to do this. Change our Pomodoro. Do a Pomodoro, a little fun dude. And then, yeah, let's get back to it. I just want this paper to be done. I'm writing in single space so I can like have the euphoric blast of serotonin when I change it to double space and it gets me to my pages that I need. There is. I said you've got gold on a golden platter and you refuse to dine. Fine. Title of your sex tape. I don't have the stamina for more. Also title of your sex tape. There you go. If you send them in, I will continue to say it. Title of your sex tape. Thank God I'm not monetized. YouTube would hate me. Ready, set, let's get this up. Let's get this done. Let's get this started. I'm gonna shut up. So that's the end of our sprint. I'm nearly done with this paper, and can I tell you I'm super happy. We had a bunch of people join us in the chat, which is so fun. I thought I was going to get nobody here. Up here, I think I was up here. Steve said, "Is it gay? Let me know. Also the title of my sex tape." I mean, yeah. And Jessica said, which I believe YouTube blocked, because YouTube's YouTube. I feel like you should already know if your sex tape is gay or not. Fair enough. I mean, you're right. Although it could be like one of those ones with like the plumber, and we're not going to get into that. I could do an entire video on porn. Because I used to work in a movie store, and there's a lot. And we had an adult section, so that's why I know. Dana Gollin joined us. Hi, hello, how are ya? Angela Ann dropped in. Hello, can't stay. Want to stop by and give this video a like. Happy writing, everyone. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm sure you're not here anymore. I did tell her to have a good rest of her night, so I hope that does happen. And if you're still here, I still hope that. Danny said, my father has decided to watch Step Brothers tonight. Oh, I don't like Will Ferrell movies. And he has the volume so loud, I can hear it from literally the other side of the house. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks, man. Hi, Tosh is here. It should be a reasonable hour for you now, as it becomes unreasonable for me. Danny says, guys, this book is so gay and lovely, and I'm crying, not for the first time since starting this book. Ugh, I'm like actually gonna need to read this like immediately. Wallace joined us. Hello, lady. What's up with you two? What's up with me? I'm working on a paper that I don't want to write. It's fine. And also, why do you have a wrench by your name? Because you're now a moderator. You can post links and all that kind of stuff, and also block people and ban them from my stream if it ever gets crazy. Yeah, it's fun. Moderator. Oh my god, I'm so fun. You have so much power. This is hilarious. Emperor Palpatine. Do it. I'm never gonna do that again. Please, Lord, that's the best name I've been called. I think we have a nickname for Wallace. We have a nickname for Wallace. I'm 2K Katie. She's Emperor Palpatine. Hey, sometimes I'm even surprised. I believe that's to the always gay porn comment. Jessica says, okay, but the movie The Duff, when he asks her how old is the porn you're watching, and they do like a football player pulled by pizza guy delivery thing, it's great. Yeah, it's hilarious how much stuff, how like still simplistic and weird and like random it is, and like there's so much I could talk about with it. I'm not going to get into it because you guys did not come here for a chat about porn, and specifically porn made for straight old men. So just not gonna get into it, but this is hilarious. I love that. I don't love it, but like I think it's funny. It's a funny joke. And The Duff is actually a good movie. I actually enjoyed it. Somber Honey. Renato wants to know what Somber Honey is reading. House in the Cerulean Sea. We'll search it later. Good. It sounds like a fun book. Sasha says you come up with the best names. That's true. Steve really does. He's the name maker. I am bad at making names. I suggested was it Sexy Steve the other day? Celine Steve, because we were exchanging Celine lyrics. Jessica says, also I work in the plumbing industry, and there's some truth about those plumber things. Oof. Yikes. I mean, fair, true. Ooh, I know. Men are just, I think it's just men in general. Men are kind of creepy. You don't know why I came here. Oh, so funny. I'm always here for your rants. Well, but in that, no, I'm kidding. It's less of a rant and more of just a it's less of a rant than my usual stuff, but it's more of a comfort. It's more of thinking about um how weirdly unrealistic it is, and yet I think porn gets bashed on a lot. I don't have a negative opinion of porn, I guess. And I don't really want to like be like, oh, I find this weird, because like I don't want to shame people. Like I don't like that's the thing I learned working in the video store. I don't care what kind of porn you buy. I genuinely don't. Just don't be an asshole, which I think is the lesson for customer service. Just don't be an asshole. And the thing is that the men who would buy porn or like rent porn were some of the nicest people that came in. Of course, there were a couple creeps, so I'm not gonna lie, but the people who came in for random movies, like just whatever, felt they were entitled to things, were much meaner than the people who came in for porn, because the men were always like, they always like wanted to talk about other stuff. Obviously, they weren't like, hey, look at this porn I'm buying. They were always like, hey, how you doing? Some even slipped me money. I don't know why, but they did, and I'm not gonna say no when I'm doing my job, getting paid anyway, and then they give me more money. But yeah, I've had some creepy stories from the movie store, but the porn guys mostly are not that bad. Renata says, I need to do a list of books I want to read next year. Do you guys have some special book recommendations you want to recommend? Ooh, this is a fun question. I have so many. I guess the question is, what kind of genres are you looking for? Because I have a couple in mind. I don't know why I'm looking over at my bookshelf. Those are mostly unread books, but it's fine. Steeg asks, is that why they always have that based on a true story? Cards at the beginning or so I've heard. Oh, it's the bored housewives answering the door in their see-through robes, like the guys call before they go in their house. They know they're on their way. Yeah. It's so funny. It is so like it's just like one of those tropes that are trash that I love. I also love the lemon stealing horse skit. First we want Katie's movie rants. Now we need Katie's porn trivia. You may need it. I got a lot of random titles stored up here that definitely are. Some are hilarious. Some are absolutely hilarious. Not gonna lie, I didn't even realize video stores still existed. There's only one company that exists, and that's Family Video. And yes, I did work for them. No, I don't speak for the company. Not that I think they'll sue me. Oh, I could do an entire tea about Family Video. I'm not going to, but the interesting thing about working in a video store is, one, they pay you minimum wage, which in Pennsylvania is like $7.25 or something. And they work you a lot, and you do a lot of random shit, and there's a lot of sales involved, including CBD. I know a lot about CBD, y'all. I don't know if it's true, but I know a lot of what they told me. All of them. I want to expand my horizons. All right. I have two off the top of my head. Two on the top of my head. One is the Ember in the Ashes series. I love this series. The fourth book just came out yesterday. This is the book dust jacket for it. I have it over there on my bed, the actual physical book, because I was reading it. But the first book is Ember in the Ashes, and it is so good. It's a fantasy series, but it's so good. It's so good. And then my second one is a Dark Academia one, and it is if we were villains. If We Were Villains by is it R.L. Rio? I will post it in the chat. I'm going to Google it next sprint, which we're going to get to in a second. But those two are my favorite. It's a literary fiction Dark Academia story that has a ton of Shakespeare, and I love Shakespeare. It's great. It's awesome. I highly recommend. Oh, thank you, ML Rio. I knew it was something L Rio. Yes. If We Were Villains by ML Rio. Thank you, Jessica. Um, I'm putting out a video later this month of the 21 books I most want to read in 2021. Ooh, that's exciting. It's a wide variety on my list. Ooh, I love that. I am loving that. I am so excited for that. Okay, but is it a trope if it's true? I mean, no. it's not a trope then. It's also weird how people need to be low-key humiliated. Like, that's true. It's true. That's very true. And to slip you money when they don't need to. So Steve's currently reading Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. It's a blast. Nice. All right, we're gonna jump into a sprint because I need to. So gonna turn on notifications. Same. Danny says, I went to school in PA. I hated how my pay dropped to $7.25 in New Jersey when it's up to $12 in January. Yeah, Pennsylvania sucks. Ooh, it jumped. Oh, that was one. Tosh says, I'm always so shocked when I hear about the minimum wage in the US. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it sucks. Sounds interesting. Thank you. It's a space opera. Ooh, I'm so excited. OMG, If We Were Villains was on my list for so long. Thanks for reminding me. You're welcome. I love it so much. Oh, okay. Danny's gonna head to bed now. I have 9 hours of work between my 2 jobs tomorrow, so I need to get plenty of sleep. Good. Definitely. Yes. Get plenty of nice rest. See you next time. See you Friday. We'll be sprinting Friday, but you already know that because you were here this morning. Because you're always here, and I love that. And I love that you're here because I have fun talking to you. So I will have a good night and good sleep and good day at work. Lots of work. Good night. This was super fun though. See you next time. Bye. How much paper do you have left? Like 1 paragraph? I just don't want to write it. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass at this point. Instagram notification. The fact that people get paid only by tips shocks me to this day. Yep. You know what else shocks me about the US? The fact that we don't factor sales tax into our prices for things. I really hate that. I really hate that. I was in Spain and Italy for 6 weeks, and that was perfect. That was they have like Europe. I don't know. Maybe I only know Spain and Italy, but I think most of Europe has the sales tax already factored in, which was nice. So you actually knew what you were going to pay when you went up to the register. What a novelty. Saying bye. Y'all's always proud of at work, and I hate you. Sorry, man. Yeah, sorry. I know, I always miss you. Oh, thank you, Wallace. I'm gonna try. Colin's sick. You lose out on a witty banner. Not gonna lie, you're right. We're so witty and funny. All right, we're gonna jump into another sprint. And since Jessica is here, Steve says, I think all of Europe has sales tax factored in. I think it's because states have different taxes in the US. Yeah, and it's probably because Pennsylvania doesn't have taxes on clothes and like other places do. Oh no, they have it in Australia too. Isn't it like all English speaking countries? That sucks. But yeah, sales tax sucks. I hate it. Makes me so anxious. I like bring extra money so that I absolutely have enough money to pay for my stuff. So like, oh, here's the tax you have to pay on this that wasn't factored into the price already. Oh, if only I could live in Europe. Anyway, we're gonna jump into a 30 because now Steve, you're outnumbered by people who like 30. Just kidding. But no, but I'm gonna do a 30 because I need to get this done. Wallace, there you go. Are you happy now? See, it's just the United States. Okay, my plans to move to Australia have resumed. Just kidding. I didn't have plans to move to Australia, but that's nice to know that when I go to Australia at some point, I do not have to add tax, which is so good. I love that. I can't call in sick some work sick. It's a family business. There's no such thing as sick. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Oh, that's all I can say about that one. The UK's VAT was so weird to me, like paying more to eat a meal inside. Yes, instead of takeout. Yeah, they were like that in Spain. If you ordered a meal outside, it was less than if you ordered a meal inside. Which thankfully we were there in the summer, so most of the time we got to sit outside. Also, no one wanted the stinky American pilgrims to be sitting inside their restaurant, so we ate outside. But that's a whole other story and tales. And now we're going to start our long sprint because I speak for too long and this is the punishment for me. Although it's not really punishment because I like berries, but I want to finish this paper and be done with it and send it to my friend to proofread because she is actually an English education major and she's going to tell me whether it's shit or not. So hopefully she doesn't give me too many notes that are like, this is horrible. You need to redo the whole thing. Because if she does, I'll redo the whole thing because I trust her. But, okay. Yeah. So, ooh. Hold on. One thing. Well, says, wait, I am waiting. There it is. Pilgrims, have you done the Walk of St. James? I have. I have done the Camino de Santiago. I have the, I don't know if it's going to be backwards. Oh, no, it's not. I did the Camino, yeah. Buen Camino, and there's the shells. And I can't really show it, but I do have the tattoo that I got in Santiago. So we did do the Walk of St. James. Ooh. I wish. When COVID's done, maybe I'll come visit. I do want to, like, travel the whole world. Do it. Honestly, do it. It is so amazing. It's wonderful. I almost died on the Pyrenees, though. So that's a tale for later if y'all want. All right, we're actually going to start we're going to start the sprint now. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Get those productivity. Ooh, that is the end of our third sprint. Let me know how you did. If you did stuff. I moved into my bed. Welcome to my bed. Let me know if you have trouble hearing me. Because I'm tired and I get quiet when I'm tired. So I speak less and less with less diction, I imagine, as well. So if you can't understand me, yell at me. Be like, Katie, what the fuck are you saying? On a more positive note, I did in fact finish my papery lesson plan thing. And now that I have, it feels like I've been hit by a train because I'm so tired because I literally worked on it for 6 hours. I did a project we had 3 weeks to do in 6 hours. Love time management. My time management skills are wonderful. I wanted to highlight this comment because I also want to visit the Hobbit Village in New Zealand, and I will also probably go to Australia because I want to go to Australia, although y'all have crazy spiders, so you know it's love that I'll come see you. And then we talked about this a little bit. I think I just planned open and close with the same sentence. Is that lame? Everyone says, no, cyclical endings are fun. Go for it. And I said, not lame at all. I like when books connect like that. It feels super satisfying, which is true. Start it now, Steve. Start it. No, I'm kidding. Definitely do the planning you need to, because if I've learned anything from Nano, it's to plan better. Oh, it's so long. It is. That one was really long for me too, because I did my. Let me know how you did, by the way, so I'm not just chatting about me the entire time. So I finished the paragraph. I sent it to my friend, my whole thing to my friend, and then I got semi-ready for bed. I still have to take off my makeup from the rest of the day, although most of it has melted off of my face, except for my eyebrows, which are still miraculously on. And got in bed because my back hurts. Haven't taken out my earrings yet, though. That's that part of the half. But yeah, Wallace was sassing me, and I got it done. So, haha. Miranda was giving me a little, I don't know what that's called. I can't English. I can't do anything. Wallace has a new story idea. I don't think I have time for a new story idea, but I have one nonetheless. Might spend all day tomorrow shrinking my responsibilities and writing this new story. And I said, yes, do it. Do it. Steve said I had a gay high fantasy dream the other day. How do I get dreams like that? I never have fun dreams. I just have dreams about weird stuff like Among Us. I had Among Us dream the other day. I think it's because I fell asleep watching Among Us videos. And basically spent the whole day writing down thoughts. It was so cool. I really want to write it now. Do it. Thank you, Miranda. I love them too. Look at them. Oh, and you can see my little dragons. Oop, 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 oop. Dragons. Yeah. I have these up hanging up all year. Hello, Alexander. Can I join you? I don't know. Can you? Just kidding. Absolutely. Emperor Palpatine. Do it. Novel or short story. It's because I am in fact sleepy, but I do want to do one more sprint because I have this. So I read about this thing where when you do a lot of like work, you then go to bed late so that you can like control what you do after you're done your work and like have time for yourself. So I want to work on this idea that I'm writing. I just want to write it now. which it's nowhere near being built or worked on. The characters are pretty fully fleshed, which is weird because I just thought of most of them. I've had one character in my head for ages, and he is the Russian model one, who is actually not based off of a Russian model. There's another real person that he's based off of, not based off of, but looks like. But I picked the Russian model because there's Pinterest pictures of him. Whoop whoop for finishing. Thank you. Yes. Love that. Congrats. Thank you very much, Renata. Welcome to my bed. Is that not how you greet yours? Nick turned his collar to the cold, but the thin jacket was no match against the biting air. Oh, so fun. The sentence in question, don't roast it. It's only a draft. I mean, it's a pretty good draft. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real honest. Also, love the name Nick. I have a character named Nick in every story. Confetti, maybe? I also don't know what it's called. Okay, that makes me feel better than I'm not just being dumb. It does look like confetti. I will go with that. Okay, crazy plan. We gather enough of us to do a trip to New Zealand. Do a writer's retreat and visit the Hobbit village. Sign me the fuck up. Wow, that sounds like a dream. Right? I'm so here for it if we plan this sometime in the future. Okay, but like, yes, absolutely. I would die to do that. Also, I'd die if I met all of you in real life. Wallace, it's at Wallace, not Wallace, Stieg, saying to Wallace and the rest of us who are curious, which is me. I'm curious. It's a standalone thing. Princess Bride, Uproot, the Hobbit vibe. You haven't even written the damn thing, and I already want to be a beta reader. Gimme. I love that. Give me that. Naomi Novak also is amazing. Yes. So up for this. Like, that'd be so fun. I would kill to do that. Nicholas, Adara, and Dinah, my 3 point of view siblings. Oh, I love those names. Oh, yes. Give me those names. I love naming characters. Sorry, I keep leaning away. I am so here for naming characters. I love naming characters so much. Tasha's also here for it. I feel like we're all here for it. We're all here for the vibes. Here for the vibes of that. I had more thoughts to say, but like, head empty, no thoughts, empty behind eyes is what is elevator music behind eyes is my head at the moment. Renata, you're absolutely correct. We are all here for it. About the tube community is just how everyone's always so supportive of everyone, because we're all just like, yes, write your book and we'll read it and be happy and like support you, because that's like most of we all because we're writers, we know the journey is hard and we know the journey is long and we know the journey sucks sometimes. Anyway, I'm thinking of maybe doing one more 15-minute sprint or maybe 20, just to maybe, yeah. I'm tempted to do 2 because I don't want to stop speaking to y'all, but also brain no worky. So let me know if you want to do another sprint, 15 or 20. We're just living in a Stieg's gay high fantasy world, high fantasy novel world. Honestly, it's what I want. I love names. I love names too. Also, Stieg, I need to know which one's gonna die. Are you the one who said you were gonna kill off a sibling? You don't have to answer that, because spoilers. But I'm also curious. Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce these names. Oh, Valerian Coslow. Oh, that's a great name. Salaya Zada, Miles Leander Grantham. I love the name Miles, although it makes me think of Into the Spider-Verse, and like a young boy. The Bisa Obi, Winona Mary Olsen. So that's fun. That's fun. I love that. Well, it suggests 15, which we're probably gonna go with. Renata's like, let's go. I agree. How much StreamYard time do you have left? I have 2 hours, I believe. As of now. I had 3 or 4, 3 hours? I had 3 hours left. Like 3 hours and 15 minutes is how much I had left. Um when I started, and I'm at an hour and 55 minutes now. And I do really want to use up the rest of it. However, StreamYard did in there, like when you look at their how many hours you have left, if you start a stream with time left, they won't kick you out. You just can't start a new broadcast. So I learned that. Not that I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow, but my stuff resets on the 4th though. So on Friday. So don't worry, the birthday stream is still going to happen because I will. Ooh, oh, I guess I could go like that. The birthday stream's still going to happen. Yeah. Don't worry. Ooh, interesting. I was wondering how that. Yeah, me too. They're really ambiguous about it. And then it like popped up as like a banner after my 5-hour stream. They were like, "Oh, you're coming close to using all of your StreamYard hours." And I clicked on it, I was like, "Oh my god, am I really?" And they told you when it resets and how many hours you have left. And I had 12 hours left and they give you 20. And I was like, "Okay, I still have like 8 hours left." Like, bitch. I don't stream that often. And I had like, yeah, so that happened on the 29th. So I had like 5 days to use up the 12 or the 8 hours, which I was like, I can do that. But yeah, it's interesting. Steek says, LMAO, LMAO, yes, one of the siblings will die. I thought I was right. Adara is the straight trademark one. So if anyone, it's her. But I feel like one of them have to die at the end of the trilogy, and I don't want to kill the gay one. Well, there's 3 of them. If Adara is the trademarked straight one, what's the other one? And the other one is gay. What's the other one? What's the third one? What's the other one? Yeah. Are they also gay? Don't bury your gays. Don't kill your gay character. You already know this. We've talked about this before. Or we did today. Or something like that. Throwback Thursday when you could stream through YouTube and there wasn't a limit. I would stream through YouTube, but you can't click on comments. Or stream or like share screen. Which makes me sad. Makes me sad. Third one is also gay. I mean, you could kill one of the gay ones, or you could kill the trademark straight one. The choice seems obvious to me, but I'll leave it up to you. All right, we're going to start our 15-minute sprint because I've kept you guys waiting far too long. Oh, can't do another 30 tonight. My brain not worky. No worky. So we're going to get to going. Yeah. In 3, 2, 1, get all those productivity moments and words. that is the end of that sprint. Let me know how you did. I was kind of getting into the groove of working on my characters. At the moment, I'm working on my character that is chaotic. She's chaotic good, and she is sunshine. She's very sunshiny. And one of my characters is a grumpy boy, and it's going to be of a sunshine character and a grumpy character interact and then become friends over time, and then their interactions are going to be so much fun to write. I can't wait because I love grumpy character, sunshine character friends. Love that. Anyway, how did y'all do? Wallace is saying that Stieg should keep his siblings, and I was saying that Wallace is the angel on Stieg's shoulder, and I am the devil. Kill the sibling. Caveat only if it benefits the story, because and then Stieg said, I really have no idea what I'm going to do. That is a problem eventually for a future Stieg. I have enough of past and present Stiegs. Past and present Stiegs shit to handle, to have the mental capacity to worry about future Stiegs shit. Yeah. And I think my advice for that, granted, take it or leave it, grain of salt. Or my thought on it, I guess, because it's not really advice, it's just a thought, really, is that you'll know when you kind of come to it, and it might take a couple drafts to figure out if you want to kill a sibling or not, or who you want to kill, or like who it makes sense to have be murdered. Or you could do what Saboteur, or not Saboteur. She does a different method. One of my favorite authors, Pierce Brown, did, and he needed to kill someone, so he put the names of all the characters except the point of view character in a bag, pulled out one character, and then had to kill that character, even though it killed me because it was one of my favorite characters. But he killed him anyway, and I think the story was probably better for that. Yeah, so that's a way to do it. I don't know if it made sense, but we're now to switch to writing. 307 words, mostly taking words from paper to laptop. Ooh, that's fun. It's always nice to rewrite words that you hand wrote into and then put them into the screen, the laptop. That's the word. Wallace says, a crumpy boy, you mean? Yep, I do in fact mean a crumpy boy. The joke with this is earlier today I posted on my stories when we were streaming on Wallace's channel that I was writing a grumpy. What did I actually put? I can pull it up because I have it here. Or I didn't. I switched it back to grumpy, but I said he's always complaining about the cold, even though he's from a northern tundra. He is constantly, and then I put crumpy instead of grumpy, always scowling and likes to push people away from with his sarcasm. Crumpy boy. He's a crumpy boy. It's so stupid. Crumpy boy, I love you. That's a great Vine reference, Renata. Yes. Pierce Brown is on my TBR list. Red Rising. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Actually, Renata, Red Rising, an amazing series by Pierce Brown. But yes, it is so good. It is so good. It's so amazing. The third book does drag a skosh, but it's pretty easy just to breeze through the parts of it that drag, because I find the fight scenes with like the like ship battles kind of boring. Low-key, not gonna lie, I skip most of them. But Iron Gold is so good. It's the fourth book in the series, and you do have to read the first three. I will tell you that. You do have to read the first three, but the fourth one, Iron Gold, is probably one of my favorite books of all time. And it is so politically juicy. It's so good. And then there's Dark Age, which came out after it. It's the fifth book. It's a chunker, and it is so, oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God. I could gush about it forever. It's so good. It's so good. And the reason it's so good is because the first half of the book is like this gigundous battle, which I know I just said I don't like battle scenes, but I don't like ship battle scenes. And this is a battle scene that takes place on Mercury, of all places. Can you believe they battle on Mercury? And it's so good. And the political aspects of it and the things that happen in it just, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. There's two specific things that blew my mind. First, there's some, I don't know if I should say it. There's a character that comes back that I was not expecting, and I literally screamed so loud when he came back, because I was so shook. And the second, without spoilers, is a particular plot line that has to do with incest. And let me tell you, I was shaken to my very core by it. But it's so good. It's so good. Oof, a 5-book series. Do I have the attention span for that? I think so, because it goes really fast. They're super fast paced. And if you want to buddy read them, I will reread them, because literally it's one of my favorite series of all time. And I don't even like sci-fi a tremendous amount. Like, I'm not like, I like sci-fi. I will read sci-fi, but I don't, it's not my favorite, obviously. Katie, are you going? The thing is, I feel like they'd be really, I feel like I'm really boring to listen to when it comes to books. Like when I'm reading, I am gonna do, and since I'm sitting here, I am gonna be reading, oh, that's upside down. I'm thinking about doing a vlog for this one, Sky Beyond the Storm by Saboteur, which is book 4 of the Ember in the Ashes series, which is chef's kiss, so good. Would be better if it was more gay, not gonna lie. However, the emotional trauma that I've gone through, I've cried at every single book, so I don't know if I really want to film myself sobbing over this book, but I might have to. I was gonna do an Addie LaRue reading vlog, and then I didn't, but it's fine. Also, are you gonna do a reading marathon? I saw some comments on your TBR video. I probably will after finals are over. I need to hit my Goodreads goal, which currently, let me pull it up for you really quickly. Is it, gay? Yes and no. The first 3 books could be gayer, not gonna lie. There is, I don't want to say it's queer baiting, because it's not. It's just that Darrow, the main character, has some serious observation issues. Like, he just doesn't notice. Just doesn't notice stuff. He just doesn't notice the fact that one of his friends, who's male and he's male, is clearly in love with him. So no. I mean, yes. Okay, so but in the sequel series, which is book 4 and 5, one of the two main characters? A couple of main characters are gay. Although, okay, but I do have a question, a legitimate question. Is it bury your gays if every character dies? Just asking. Has nothing to do with the series. Oh. That's not. Stieg asking the real questions here. True. Hard-hitting journalism is my middle name. Stieg, hard-hitting journalism. Has a ring to it. Renata, I wanted to read more sci-fi. My physics teacher recommended some, but the brain too small. That's true. I think some sci-fi just does go right over the head. I think what I really like about Pierce Brown's, though, is that it doesn't rely on a lot of like technical stuff, and the technical stuff that he does put in there, honestly, you can skip over. It doesn't truly add anything to it. but it's more about the characters and like the political intrigue of them, and also class. It is such a has such a wonderful conversation about class and classism, and by extension racism, too, which you can read into it or not read into it. But yeah, yeah. So 4 out of 5 could be gayer. Absolutely. Yep, 4 out of 5 could be gayer. The first series could be gayer. The second series, the second trilogy, could also be gayer. But if every character dies, I'm not interested. Every character does not die. It is not George R.R. Martin level of death. I'm trying to think of a book that's comparable to it with the death level. Not every. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a book that has. I like how you're wrapping the series with Loki skipping parts. I can't skip, man. Listen, when he's describing how like things are moving in the sky, I'm not interested, man. I only care about the characters. Like, if I didn't care about the characters, I wouldn't have read it. I'm struggling so hard to find sci-fi where the MC is gay male and the struggle is real. Yeah, which is why I'm writing mine. Yeah, and honestly, it's because a lot of straight men write sci-fi. There's a book. It's a YA, and it's a sci-fi fantasy, like not a combo, but like, like it's. I haven't read it yet. That's why. But it has sci-fi and fantasy elements. It's called The Other Side of the Sky, and the main character in that is a bisexual man or guy. Like he's 18, I think, or not like man. Oh, and I know it's also but the Aurora Burning series has multiple queer characters, including a. I would probably call them queer because they're aliens, so. Sexuality is different. Multiple queer male characters. So if you are interested in those, I know they're YA though, and I don't know if you like YA, but yeah, finding gay male MCs in sci-fi is fucking hard. Yeah, but I like that you're writing yours. I'm glad you're writing yours. Yeah. If you read the series, you'll know what I mean. If you read it, you'll know what I mean. Not huge into YA. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's why I did not think. I didn't think you were. However, thought I'd throw it out there. But yeah. Yeah, there's one of the main characters in book 4 of the Red Rising series is a gay man. But I don't think the rep's that good. I'll be completely honest. I don't think the rep's good because bury your gays trope, but lover version, and making him an addict because he lost his lover. Like, thanks. The world definitely needed that in the story. Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. Could be wrong. I don't know what that's referring to. Sorry. Can you let me know? The world needs yours, Steeg. So right. Those are Miranda swooping in with that amazingness. Yes. So true. Really does. The straights are at it again. Ooh, yep. Yep. Yeah, maybe don't read Red Rising then. Maybe don't. If that's what you're looking for specifically, and you don't want to read, yeah. Yeah. I'd say maybe don't read Red Rising then. What I'm saying, from what I'm hearing from you and what I know about you, it might not be the series for you. It might just make you angry, which we don't need in 2020. That's for sure. But yeah. I personally like the characters, and I'm invested in the series now. I read Dark Age, which is like a 800-page book in one sitting. Oh, we have new friends. One of the straights aren't. Do the straights chill? Nope. Nope. They're always at it. They're always at it. Always. Which I could do an entire rant about that. But hello. Locked. Is it locked? Booktition? Locked? Let me know. Let me know how you pronounce your name. If that's incorrect, please let me know, and I will make a big effort to say your name correctly, because I believe in that. Here for the books and the chat. Awesome. We're here for that too. Everyone saying hi. Welcome. Welcome. Yes. Locked or Bree? Okay, Bree. Locked or Bree? Awesome. Great. Great. The word booktition sounds so classy, though. Love it. That's true. Locked booktrician? Perfect kind of name. Yes. Everyone's saying hi. Classy low. Shall we do one more sprint? Shall we do another 15? Maybe a 10? Maybe a 12:02 for the day, for the date. As much as unless y'all just want to keep feeding me stuff about books, because y'all know I could talk forever. It doesn't have to be gay if it's good. I was looking specifically for a good gay sci-fi to read. Yeah. It is good. It is a good sci-fi, I think. Yeah. Ask away. Ooh, what are you writing? Ooh. I'm currently working on a secret project, but I'm also working on... I'm also going to be finishing, hopefully soon, a draft of a vampire fantasy murder mystery. And then I'm also going to be editing my epic fantasy in January. So I write fantasy. Everyone else ask. And also, Locked, Bree, what do you write? What are you writing? What are you working on tonight, wherever you are, the time you are in? It is late for me. Ooh, secret, yes. The gay is always welcome. You're right. But back to this for a second. Yeah, so it's a good sci-fi, and I think the character is really like there's just the way he crafts characters is so strong. They're each super distinct, and the way he separates the characters based on also where they are in the planets, because it's like interplanetary, but it's in our planet system, is really cool. And also the class system is really cool. It's based on like color, but like unnatural colors. So like reds, grays, obsidians, gold, silvers, that sort of thing. But yes. I am going to read Gentleman's Guide. It might be on my list for December. Yes, it's my book that I'm going to read after An Ember in the Ashes. Yeah, it's going to be the next book I read after Ember in the Ashes, because basically if anyone told me to read anything on that video, I bumped it up. So Gentleman's Guide is up there, because you know I love a gay story. Ooh, secret, yes. Yes, it's a secret. Just because it's still marinating like a steak in the back of my head. You sold me with the murder mystery. Love a murder mystery. I'm so excited for your vampire murder mystery. We'll definitely sign up for beta reading. I'm so glad. It's a mess right now though, so you might have to wait a little while for betas. Because it's a mess. Alright, I'm trying to finish Wild Seed by Octavia. I'm so sorry, my brain don't work. Octavia E. Butler. I'm just a book reviewer. Oh, okay. That's cool. It's fun that you're on our little sprinty sprint time. I write poetry on the side, but I don't share it. That's fun. Do you just write it like as like a cathartic kind of thing, or just to interact with the world of words in a small way, I'd love to know. I just finished it and I'm so soft for it. Monty is stupid, but I love him so much. Oh, I'm so here for it. I'm so here for that. Oh, I love stupid characters. I love characters that are stupid. I found one called Empire of Light that sounds promising. Ooh, I'm gonna have to pop that in my thingy to look up because apparently it's also a painting by Renee Magritte. I've been Locke says I've been writing since I was 8, and it's usually to adversity and comedy. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. I love that because sometimes we just need to laugh at the things that are happening, or else we'll cry, and that I don't know which worse. That sounds bad, but no, I get it. I really like that. Oh, there's an ace character. Oh, I love that. Yes, give me all representation. I love it. Yeah, YouTube brought me to your sprint. Oh, yay! Yay! Thank you, YouTube. Woo! We love it. Good job, YouTube. Exactly. We have a lot of fun here. We do. We do. And on that note, we're going to get into another sprint because it really do be like that. I don't know why I said that like that. All right. I'm gonna put it to, we have 56 seconds to discuss things because I'm gonna let it run down to 12:03 now because it's now the 3rd. How did that happen? I have my oral exam. Sorry, I'm just trying because Steve is texting me on Instagram. I'm a Gemini and chat a lot. My bad. Sprint time. Nope, you are right at home here. You are right at home here because we chat so much. In case you're wondering, we do sprints on Wednesday. Me, the lovely Steve, and then Wallace, I think, left, but 2 other people, Wallace and Grape Fry, Bellissimo and Grape Fry, do sprint. Hold on. There we go. Paused so we can come back to that. We do sprints on Wednesday together, and we're super chatty all the time. And yeah, we definitely do a lot of chatting because we're chatty people. So you are very welcome here. So yes, on that note, oh, Wallace is still here. Yay! Oh, nice. I'll have to just subscribe to them as well. Yeah, I will put during the sprint, I'll put the links to their channels in the description box so you can easily find them. I'm still here, girl. Yes. I can't believe you that Wallace. I didn't know you hadn't commented in a while, so I was like, oh, okay, maybe you went to bed or something. I don't know, Wallace. I don't know your life. But yes, this is Wallace. And Devesha is unfortunately not here right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Renata wants to know, to Bree, I've been wanting to read Octavia for a while. Do you have any tips on which book to start? That's a good question because I'm also wondering that as well. And while we're doing that, we're going to pop into our sprint, our last sprint of the night, because your girl needs to go to bed because she has a German oral exam tomorrow at 1:30, and I haven't really studied. So we're going to write instead. I'm a bad student, but this is my last German oral exam I ever need to take in my life, so it's fine. All right, we're going to get ready. Let's do 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that is the end of our final sprint. Yeah, so that's the end of our final sprint. Let me sit up so I'm not slouching, although I slouch all the time. Okay, sorry if that was weird, me like reaching around. I wanted to come back to not this, because I'm not going to get rickrolled on my own stream. To what Bree said about Octavia Butler. Octavia Butler is a hard writer to read. She writes a lot about pain, and all characters are black, which I love. But they take your soul. They take your soul and doesn't give it back. Oh yeah, I would start with Kindred. Okay, I'll have to write that down because I do want to read some Octavia Butler in the new year. Obviously, like with most people, I've been trying to broaden my reading horizons when it comes to authors of color and particularly Black authors. So I did want to just quickly mention that if people are interested. I have a ton of Black authors who are writing fantasy books that are coming out that have either come out this year, like Legendborn by I think it's Tracy Dion. Legendborn, You Should See Me in a Crown, which is a contemporary. I think Cinderella's Dead is the other one that I wanted to read. I have a ton of them on my Goodreads as well that I've been interested in, and one that I've actually been reading. I've also been wanting to start reading older fiction as well, like Toni Morrison stuff, and obviously Octavia Butler, and that's what I was thinking of. Excuse me. Oh, my throat hurts. It's fine. I've been reading Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God, which is, wow, is an amazing novel. It is beautifully written. Wow, I'm really enjoying that one. I'm enjoying listening to that one, actually. But Renata says, thank you. I need to read more Black author stuff, mainly because I live in Brazil and race is a strong topic, so I don't want to be a prick. So Octavia, Maya, and Miembe are my 2021 TBR. Yeah, a bunch of those are on my TBR as well, and a bunch of just like, I don't want to say normal fiction because that sounds weird, but like normal, regular fiction, as well as like stories of generational pain and stuff like that. I recently read Yajiasi's Homegoing. Whew, it is really good, but oh wow, does it take a piece of you? It takes a piece of you. Really good, but it's really it's a hard book to read because it's about two half sisters who are separated, and one ends up staying in Ghana, or what will become modern day Ghana, during the beginning of the British colonialization in the 1700s and the beginning of the slave trade, who ends up staying, and her family then go on to be part of the slave trade themselves until later. And then the other one is the other sister. Then the other sister is sold into slavery, and we follow the generations of her family in America during that time. So as you can imagine, it really hits hard, but it's a really good book. Wallace asked if it's raining in PA. I don't believe so. I think if it's anything, it's snowing. Let me check the weather where I live, which I live in Western Pennsylvania. I just typed in my town name, not what the temperature was. It's 27 degrees right now. So I doubt it's raining. I don't know. Let's see. I can't see. Sorry, I don't think it's raining. I think it'd be if it was precipitating, it'd be snowing. Talking about Brazil, I need to talk about my Lord and Savior. I'm going to butcher that name. Mikado Diacesis. I think everyone needs to read his work. Oh, oh, oh. I don't have a pen near me. I don't have a pen. I just need to write in my Scrivener document. I have so many recommendations. I love recommendations. Keep them coming. Butler. And then... Do you have a recommended book that I start with? Or thingy, like a work that I start with, Renata? Because I'd be interested to read, because I love reading. And I need to read more. It's my goal for the new year. Read more. Stieg says, I'm missing 7 books for my 2020 reading goal. Can I read 7 books in December? I've read 4 so far. Like, you've read 4 so far in the 2 days it's been December? One of those was a craft book and one was a short story. Nice. I have... How many books? That's what I was looking up, and I forgot because I'm dumb. I have... Can I read? I have 9 books behind schedule, which means that I'm 11. I have 11 books to read by the end of December. Can I do it? I don't know. I might go on a binge and just read a ton. Do a marathon read of stuff. So far in 2020. Ain't that a mood? Epitaph of a Small Winter, maybe? Dam Pesmuro. I'm very bad at... I'm assuming it's Portuguese. I'm bad at Spanish. I'm bad at Portuguese. I'm bad at Italian. Because the American school system hates me. And hates multilingual people. Just expects everyone to speak English. Alright. I've written those down so I don't remember. This is what kids... This is what kids' books are for. For? The fuck? For. Yeah, maybe I can read instead of write in December. I mean, hey, I'm kind of here for it. But yeah, just read a whole bunch of picture books and you'll knock those goals out of the park. Just read like 11 picture books. I have another short I'm dying to read, so that'll be easy. There you go. That's more. I have a couple short stuff I want to read too. There's a couple horror short things. And also, if I read a short story by Edgar Allan Poe, does that count as a story? Who knows? Renata said he's very ironic and very subtle. You can never trust his protagonist. That's why he's an icon. I love him already. I love ambiguous narrators. Why is my... I feel like I'm going to choke and die, but it's fine. But yeah, okay, I read that one, yeah. Yeah, just read a bunch of kids' books. I like kids' books. I mean, I want to read books I'd enjoy. You wouldn't enjoy kids' books? Not just read a check the ball. Me too, Wallace. Me too. Me too. I love kids' books. I've been considering reading more middle. I kind of want to read more middle grade. I think I'm kind of in a middle grade mood. Mostly, I just want to reread the Fablehaven series. I don't know if anyone's ever read that before. Pretty good children's series. But it's funny though, because usually the books you read when you're a kid influence what you like to read now and like what you like to write. And there are fairies in Fablehaven, and I dislike fairies. I don't dislike fairies. All right, that sounds harsh. I don't like fairy books a ton. Ooh, unpopular opinion, maybe. I'm just not into it, man. I'm just really not into fairies. I'm into like fae as like a separate story element. Like if the story has fae in it that are like trickster people, or fae, I guess, because they're not really people. I guess I don't know. That's a weird distinction, but if they're like trickstery kind of creatures that are trying to trick people and steal your babies and stuff, I'm into it, but I'm not really into it as like a main full-on plot point of like main characters being fae. Oh, the tea is hot. Actually, I don't think it was Sarah J. Maas. That's what I don't think it was Sarah J. Maas, but I just... Sarah J. Maas is It's really, really horrible. She's not horrible. I mean, she's not horrible. She's not for me. She's just not for me. And that's the distinction. Is I personally don't like, I'm never going to read the Court of Thorns and Roses series. I did enjoy the first 3 books of Throne of Glass, I guess. They were okay. They were decent. Like, they're all right. Because I'm not here to shit on YA books, because I feel like shitting on YA books is kind of rooted in misogyny, I'll be honest. Anyway, that's a rant for another time. Renata says, but he's a classic author, so a little difficult. We mostly read it for tests and to help us getting into college. That's cool though. I really like classics, actually, and I like books that are a little bit harder to read. I think one of my favorite books, actually, recently, is The Sympathizer by Viet Thanh Nguyen. It's about Vietnam, so be warned. But it's so good, and it's hard to read, not only because of the content, but also because it's written like a confession. So periodically, the narrator will kind of like break the fourth wall and speak to his captors, and also there's no punctuation, so it takes a little bit to get into like the way it's written too. I know. I don't know if it's anything like this Brazilian icon, but yeah, so that's fun. I love classics, so, and that's a modern classic, but I also love ancient classics. I mean, I do. I love the Iliad and the Odyssey, and all of old plays and stuff. Like, oh my god, I just blanked on every play I've ever done. The only thing I could think of was Oedipus, which I guess I like. I mean, I like Oedipus. I just don't like the fact that Freud happened in the 1800s, 1900s. That's okay. No judgment. I don't know what you're not judging me for, but hey, we appreciate it. Okay, Sarah J. Maas is not a children's book, but Fablehaven is a children's book. If you're saying that's not a children's book, sir, we gotta talk. Okay, there's no quotation marks in it. There is punctuation, like apostrophes, periods. There's sentences in it. I meant there's no like people talking and like distinctions between who's talking and who's what, like punctuation wise. Obviously, the narrator will be like, blah 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 with something that blah 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 said at some point. Ooh, spill the tea, Renata. Give me those strong opinions. Give me those strong opinions about SJM. We love to see it. Classic gang. Yes, 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 yes. We love the classics. We do love the classics. I know I certainly do. Classics are so good. I'm just, my brain's starting to go as if it wasn't already gone. But yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, wow, I've been streaming for 3 hours. How'd that happen? I said I was gonna go to bed like an hour ago. This is what happens when I talk to people. When I do streams, I end up on for way too long. But yeah, I think I am actually gonna go to bed because oh my fuck, am I tired? Oh my god, Stieg, go to bed. Oh. Have a good night. Good to sleep. Have good sleep. See you Friday. Okay, yeah. I hate how SGM is marketed towards YA. I think he gives possessive and my misogynistic parameters for relationships to young people. You're right, and you should say it. You are absolutely correct. You are so correct. Everything about that is correct. Yeah. Ooh. I literally saw my friends be affected by that stuff. It makes me so mad. I'm so sorry. That sucks so bad. It's like I had a friend. She's a little bit older than me. She was a senior when I was a freshman, and later on, I reconnected with her when I was a senior and she was dropped out of college. And yeah, she read 50 Shades of Grey, and that definitely affected. We talked later about how it affected her relationships with some of her boyfriends. So I get it. I totally get it. Yeah. Massage. Yeah, I got it. You got it. Brain small, can't write. Mood. I need that on a t-shirt. But yeah, I think it should not be marketed towards YA. I think the fact that they have literal sex in those books should make it not YA. Not that I don't think teens have sex, because they absolutely do, but I think the way that the sex is described is too much. Tash just wanted to say this live stream, the only one I've been this morning, made my day. Oh, I'm so glad. Yay. Anyway, okay. We're going to stop talking about SJM and we're actually going to go to bed. But thank you all so much for coming. I love seeing you all as usual. Hopefully when the finals is over, I will have more time to do more fun things than do impromptu Oh, brain small, can't speak. Oh. My friend also read 50 Shades of Grey. She got in a relationship with older people. It made me so angry. Yeah. No, this is not a strange topic. This is an important topic that we need to talk about more and stuff. Because this is important, I think, to discuss, especially within the booktube community. I know we're not booktube, we're authortube, but also, by extension, authortube. Because that's a type of representation in books that I think is bad or can be problematic, especially because teenagers don't know how to handle that kind of stuff. So teenagers don't have the emotional maturity that an adult reading this book would. Anyway, hi Sage, I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you. We just ended, yeah. Thank you for the like, and I hope you have a great day, because I think it's like, is it like 6 or 7 in South Africa? You guys 6 hours ahead of us, or 7? It's something like that. It's early morning, so have a good day, good rest of your day, and yeah. Thank you. I definitely do. Oh, this has been so much fun. So yes, I will see you guys. I have a video coming out tomorrow. It's the end of Nano vlog where I talk more about my nano thoughts, nano-y things. So yeah. Thank you. Love you guys so much. Hearts, love you. Have good days, good rest of your days. Tosh and Sage, who are ahead of me. And everyone else sleep well, because I think Renata's one ahead of me, so it's like 1:30, and then the rest of you guys are a little behind me, so, or in the same time zone. So everyone have a wonderful night, day, wherever you are, and I will see you guys so soon. I love you. Bye.